Hi there, this is Joe from SquareXO, and this is the first and only episode 20. There's never been one like it before, and there never will be again. I'm joined by Rebecca.
Hey guys.
And Dan.
Hello.
He's a bit delayed. I think he's just in awe of my introduction. You were? Yeah, you were.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am here.
Good, he's here. He's here. Finally, he's caught up. Okay. Before we start, please remember to follow us on twitter.com/square_xo, visit our website squarexo.co.uk, youtube.com/JansonWater, and on twitch.tv/SquareXO, where it will stream soon, promise. We're on iTunes and Podbean too, because I always forget that bit, but that bit's important. And if you leave a review, Dan will really like you.
I will. I love you forever.
Unless it's got 1 star. And you might start stalking you down the street.
If we get 1 star, it can feature in the 1-star review.
Yeah, you could read it out.
We can guess what the review's for. Even though it would be for us. Okay, anyway, I've finished talking rubbish now. So, we'll go on to the news. And then we'll talk about plastering. Because we talked about that for press record. So, we might get back to that if things get desperate. Okay. Right. The news, we were talking, let me just do a little disclaimer. We did record this episode already yesterday, but it kind of messed up, so we don't have it anymore. So this is why we're recording it again. Hence the little joke about it being the first and only episode 20. So just in case you never got that joke, that's what it was all about. This is actually the second episode 20. Just in case.
Hopefully we won't do a third one.
Yeah, hopefully this one will work. Fingers crossed. So anyway, on the news, we were talking yesterday, but you wouldn't know that because we don't have that recording. So we're talking for the first time about this news, and it's Wipeout Sleeve we are talking about. It's going to confuse me so much. It's got deja vu. Right, this Wipeout Sleeve, right, I like the Steelbook, but if you get the Steelbook, you get the Wipeout Sleeve, which is kind of based on the PS1 cover of the original game, which is pretty cool. And I was just saying or thinking about the Crash Bandicoot mock-up that was done on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's basically the same as a Wipeout Sleeve, but obviously for Crash Bandicoot, but it's just a mock-up and it's not real. So I just wonder what you think of that.
Well, I had a thought since we spoke about this yesterday, and they've maybe missed a trick, because they could have gone full on and released it in an actual jewel case CD size.
That would be
with
cool.
Square kind of up. You know, like, did you see the promo for Rise of the Tomb Raider? There was a promo.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that would have been really nice if it had come like that.
What was the promo disc for Rise of the Tomb Raider?
Square Enix did a PS1 box style for Rise of the Tomb Raider for the press, because it was the 20th.
They only sent me a promo copy. I never got a fancy box. All I got was a jewel case with a promo copy in it.
Oh yeah, you got shortchanged there then.
It's a bit harsh.
It looked really cool actually, but yeah, I do really like the sleeve for Wipeout, but yeah, you kind of think it's a bit of a half job. I'm going to put a picture up of the Tomb Raider thing on the Twitter as we speak, so you can look at it now, Joe, and then people can maybe have a look when they're listening.
And then I just get some bloody jewel case. Typical.
Yeah. Why was there blood on it?
No, there wasn't. But I have got some cool promo stuff over the years though, which is sitting about on my shelf gathering dust. So yeah. I've kept it because most of the time you think to yourself, what's junk? I've got a Street Fighter comic staring at me right now, sort of issue 1, because it was sort of sent along with the game or whatever, but obviously they just made it as a promo thing for the game, so that's staring at me, and a Dark Souls comic as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, and even an Infamous comic, I can see them just looking at me. I don't know if I've ever looked at them, to be honest. I think I just put them on the shelf and I just kind of use them as decoration.
Yeah, they're just collectibles now for you.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot more comics than I thought. There's about 5 or 6 or 7 there, kind of, and I don't think I've ever looked at any of them. But now you just get these silly little things like bobbleheads and stuff. But sometimes you get really cool stuff. I remember Sony used to send me really weird, cool stuff and weird boxes that they'd made specifically and stuff. So I've got them sitting in a loft somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm sort of the same. I've been subscribed to official PlayStation magazine for about 2 years now, and they send you dual shock stickers and posters and all these random things. I don't know what to do with them, so I just have them all in a box, and I guess one day I'll get rid of them. But for now, it's just like my PS4 collection.
Oh, there's that
so
Tim.
hard to get rid of things, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
See that, Joe?
yeah, I see the Tim Raiden now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who took that picture?
I don't know. I think it was off GameSpot's website, or it was off another website, but it's not mine.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
They've missed a trick a little bit, haven't they? Because Wipeout like that would have been brilliant.
Yeah, pretty sure I'd got a dual case. Dual case the promo disc, but I might not have. I might have just got a digital code and downloaded it. I don't even remember. But yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, that would be a good idea. But I guess they just like to keep it uniform, don't they? Unless
That's
they
what
put
I was
it
thinking on the shelf. Yeah.
Unless they just put it in a box or something and still gave you it. I don't know. I like that idea. But then they would need to print the manual and all that, and they're not going to do that. That just costs them too much money.
Wouldn't have to come with a manual though, would it? It could just, because once the box is closed, you can't see inside it.
Yeah. That's funny because my son, today he was going, oh, can I borrow your PlayStation 3? And I'm going, what do you want? Because he's got a PlayStation 4. I'm going, what do you want to borrow that for? He's going, oh, I just feel like playing some old games. And he went and grabbed all the Call of Duty games. What was it?
Yeah.
He just grabbed all them. Now he's sitting downstairs playing them. It's almost like he's bored these PlayStation 4 games now. He's like, oh, he's going back to PlayStation 3.
That's interesting, that is.
I never really go back once I've gone forward a generation.
No, I don't, but I've kept the PlayStation 3 because I've got just so many games. I've got all.
Same here.
Obviously, that's when I was in my. I mean, that's when I was in my journalism, sort of in the sort of prime years of that. So all these promo discs, there's hundreds of them. I don't think. And
I think for me, it depends on like what backwards compatibility options we'll have for the PS5, because I only got into PlayStation with my PS4, which I got in 2013. So I've never owned a PS3. I know I'm so young. I've never owned a PS2 or PS1. So I think for me it'll be interesting, when the PS5 comes out, if I do have the urge to, I really want to play this PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
And I wonder if I'll dig that up and I'll go back to play.
Yeah, we'll get to that. That's one of our subjects a bit later. Yeah. So we'll talk. Actually, touch on that soon.
I got to remember all the good points I made yesterday about it.
Stop talking about yesterday. Yesterday didn't exist as far as this podcast is concerned. You're just confusing people.
No, sorry.
Stop confusing people. Right. And that includes me as well. Okay. Right.
What else did we talk about yesterday?
Nintendo C3 is set for June 13 at 5 PM. As we know, it's not a conference, it's more like a pre-recorded video where they'll announce games such as whatever they're going to announce, and also talk about games such as Super Mario Odyssey and probably Splatoon 2 and whatever else they've already announced for Switch. So yeah, and then they'll have their Treehouse event, which is the sort of live stream where they talk in more details about games that are coming, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So there we go. Also, Nintendo Switch, an extra dock's going to be released soon. So that'll be cool. So
I've got less to say about it now.
Yeah, but no, that'll be good. It'd just be good having, like I say, I think it'd be good having an extra dock, because I'd like to have one upstairs, and then I can charge my Switch upstairs, or maybe even, not that I use it on the TV, but if I did want to use it on TV, at least the option would be there to take it upstairs and get it. So I think.
Yeah. But like I said, I think they should just do a wire rather than a whole dock, because it's got a stand built in. So although the stand's on the bottom as is the plug, so that makes no sense. But yeah, just do a wire and don't charge us £100 for a lump.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, the price.
Tim Mann on Twitter is asking when we're recording the podcast.
Yeah, we're doing it now.
We're doing it now, Tim. Calm down. Yeah, I did really want a second dock for the Switch because I thought it would be a great idea to have one upstairs and one downstairs initially, but just for the amount that I play it, which is never,
It's not worth it.
No, it's really not worth. I'd rather spend the money on some games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's 30 quid, I would be quite happy. I could quite happy about for that, but if it's 70 quid, it's not worth it for a bit of plastic. Plus, you can get third party ones that they don't necessarily charge your Switch at the moment or let it go onto the TV. They just kind of.
Find a place if
What
you
the?
turn on location services. Go to
Hey,
location
Siri.
services settings.
Hey,
Scroll to
Siri.
Siri and dictation and allow location
What?
access.
Hey, Siri. What? What made
that's
Siri
the
come
other
up?
my glasses one.
Siri never understands me. It's really funny. Watch this. What can I
Okay,
help you with?
here's the App
Watch
Store.
OS. I never even asked for anything in it. Done it. Hold on, right. Shh. Right, I'm not allowed to say anything. Hold on. Siri, hold on. Right, Siri's just being a pain. Hold on. Right, go. What's the best games console?
Here's what I found on the web for what's the best games console.
Ah, you don't even have an
it's right.
opinion. Oh, you don't even have an opinion then.
No comment.
No comment. There you go then. That's her told me. Right, anyway. Yeah, so back to whatever we're talking about. Siri can go and do one. She talks about the rubbish. Right, PES 2018 is going to be announced soon, this month. The guy Adam, I'm going to pronounce his name wrong, so maybe I shouldn't even attempt to say it. But Adam Batati or something. I can't pronounce his name. That was a bad attempt. But he tweeted a little teaser just going 05 2017 with the question marks in front of 05. So it's going to be announced this month. Probably some trailer and stuff. So yeah, that'll be good. Because I like the football games. It'll be interesting to see if it comes to Switch as well, won't it? Because FIFA's coming to Switch. Well, FIFA is.
Pro will. Pro's one of those games it very rarely strays off of the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
I don't think it was ever on Vita. I don't think it was. I don't think it was on PSP. So I don't know. I don't think it'll go anywhere else. But you never know.
Right, and anyway, another game. Square Enix trying to find a buyer for IO for the future of Hitman is in doubt. It'll either be sold or shut down, the studio, so...
Yeah, we that made me do the tweet the other day about Episodic Gaming because it just made me wonder if the reason they were selling them was because they weren't profitable, and maybe the reason they weren't profitable was because people don't want to play episodic games.
What was the result of the poll?
No one.
No.
So the majority. I don't think there was masses of votes,
Yeah.
but overall, yeah, no, people weren't overly keen on them, and I think it mainly came down to the fact from the comments anyway that people don't like to wait after finishing bits and pieces. So you just get to a good bit.
I like them.
Wait. Yeah, I think they're good if you've got the whole game, but then if you've got the whole game, you might as well just release a whole game.
I'd rather wait. I quite like getting an episode waiting for the next one. I mean, I'm quite happy. What was the last one I played? Guardians of the Galaxy. I played episode 1 of that. I done a stream of that actually. I also streamed part 2. I done it in 2 parts. I done part 1. That's fine. I done part 2 and it messed up, so it never ever appeared on the YouTube. But yes.
A bit like the podcast.
Yeah, so I'll keep streaming the rest of them as well, doing the sort of walkthrough of the rest of them once they come out. But I'm quite happy with that. It was really good. Episode 1 of that, absolutely brilliant. So I'm quite happy to wait for episode 2 and quite looking forward to it. It's almost like just looking forward to a good old episode of Game of Thrones or whatever. You kind of watch the first one and then it ends and you're thinking, no, damn it, I just want to watch. You just want to binge watch them all, but you're made to wait. But in a way, it's not that bad being made to wait all the time.
I guess in a way it's quite a good marketing tool as well, because if you end the episode on a really, a cliffhanger, people are going to want to buy the next episode to find out what happens. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I mean, I've only ever played Telltale's episodic games. I don't know of any others, if I'm being honest.
And have you not done Life is
Oh yeah, I've done Life is Strange. That's right.
Yeah.
But I've always, I don't know, when it ends, I've always been annoyed. But then I've always thought, oh, when the next one comes out, I'm gonna get it straight away. So I guess it works for them.
It's weird how Netflix do it, I think, because if you take Better Call Saul, for instance, you need to wait every Tuesday to watch that. It's a really good program, by the way. I highly recommend that. But you need to wait every Tuesday to watch an episode. But with something with Jessica Jones or whatever, they're all there at once.
At once, yeah.
So it's weird how some they choose to do that with and some they don't, really. Unless they've got a deal with somewhere else where that prevents them releasing them all at once. But you never know.
Based on popularity, though, because Better Call Saul was based on Breaking Bad, so it already had an audience. Whereas Jessica Jones is a new IP. So
yes, maybe some have a deal somewhere else though. Like we're watching it UK, but maybe in America it's on a network or whatever, and that's why they can only show once a week sort of thing. Maybe there might be other reasons as well, but it's just weird how they do it with some and not others. But yeah. But it's kind of like the games. I mean, if they released it all at once, it wouldn't be an episodic game, so we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No.
So, I mean.
I finished Batman last night and I did really enjoy it. Yeah, it was really good. Ended good. They're definitely going to be doing another one because of the ending. But yeah, I thought it was very good. The angle, the story, the kind of the way they portrayed the characters. So I really enjoyed it, but I don't know if I'd have enjoyed it as much if I would have had to have waited to play each episode rather than just being able to sit and play it over a few days. But I never know because it's one of those things you don't really know how you feel.
See, I don't think I enjoyed it as much if I played it all at once.
Yeah.
I think I would have got bored of it and then not. I probably wouldn't have completed it.
Though, isn't it?
It's very short. I say I've done both sides of it. Season 1 and season 2 of The Walking Dead, I bought the disc and I played pretty much definitely the first 2 episodes straight away. Then maybe the next episode the next day, and then the last 2 in one day. And then for season 3, which obviously only started coming out last year, I've been playing that as it's been released. And I still haven't played the 4th episode, but the 3rd episode I played maybe like 4 weeks ago, and I still haven't got around to playing the next one. And I know it's there, but I don't know. I'm just struggling to get back into it, honestly. I think I heard some bad reviews about episode 4, so I'm a bit. I don't really know. Yeah,
I think that's the problem I'd have. I just think I couldn't sit and play all them at once. I don't think they're good enough games to sit and play at once.
Yeah. Well, part of me is wondering if I'm like waiting because when episode 5 comes out, I can play 4 and 5 straight away. So I'm not sure if that's why I'm doing it that way.
If you play it 2 hours, you think it's okay because obviously they're quite samey, aren't they? They're quick time and stuff like that, and it's so 6 hours of that's like, but maybe just playing it 2 hours at a time, I think is maybe a bit better.
Because the PS Plus game this month is Tales from the Borderlands, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good game. Yeah, I like that. I completed that one. Yeah, it's good. That's actually one of the better ones, I'd say.
That's what I've heard as well.
Not heard. I've heard of it, but I've still not played that. I would like to play it though. I've heard lots of good things.
I've never played a Borderlands game, but I've heard that doesn't matter. So.
Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Okay, so more news. A few more bits. I'll try and go a bit faster.
That's all right, don't worry.
The new Need for Speed lets you play single player offline only. We'll just we don't need to say any more about that, do we?
Skip that really quick. Yeah. I noticed something. So when I was putting the graphic away together for the show that never was, if you look at the graphic they've released, there's a sign outside the petrol station or the diner or whatever it is, and it's got a date on it, which I think is the 3rd of June. Is that the date there, E3?
Oh no, that's too soon. That's too soon.
Yes, so the date on the actual image is June 2nd. So I wonder if it's going to get a pre-show, like trailer or launch or something on the 2nd of June.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's like a little hint.
In your face. Yeah, well, it's not little though.
I see.
I wouldn't be surprised because they're going to obviously show pays off. I think Destiny 2 is getting shown off gameplay stream live sort of reveal. That's getting shown off soon too as well. They usually do that before E3 reveal loads of stuff so you can get a good look at it. Because obviously during the show you don't get very good looks at things. You just kind of get a bit, don't you? So maybe it's quite a good way of doing it. Yes, that could be true. Okay,
sorry.
A few more bits of news. I'm just going to skip the charts for now. I'll come back to them at the end. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 was announced today, so the full reveal for that's on May 23rd. There was a little Groot shown in the trailer as well, in the teaser trailer.
Yeah,
So-
it seemed to make a lot of people soft at the knees. That did. He doesn't do it for me, but maybe.
I like Lego games. I'm not sure
I love
about
the Lego games. I meant Groot and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, it's good.
I'm the same.
It's so good. It's so good. Guardians Galaxy is brilliant. Part 2 is amazing. Really good. The
Yeah, I've not seen
soundtrack
it.
gets me. It's brilliant. The soundtrack's so good. It's so uplifting. Not that I'm
Yeah.
into old music usually, but it's just kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. That'll be good. Sega wants more global hits, and that includes a revival of past IPs and active utilisation of external IPs, which
Yes,
whatever
this
that
is
means.
exciting news.
In other words, we want to make our partners better, or promote our partners' games more, but also we want to revive some past IPs. So that probably includes the likes of Crazy Taxi. What else?
Well, I put a tweet out. There's loads of people want stuff. Yeah, Streets of Rage would be good.
Shinomi.
Yeah. Yeah, there's tons.
It's not
tons of
Shinobi
good
though,
stuff.
not the one someone tweeted me. It's something similar to that. SHEM. So I don't know.
Shenmue.
Yeah.
Shenmue.
Shenmue.
Yeah, Shenmue 3 is
Shenmue,
coming
yeah.
anyway, so that's coming
Yeah.
out already, so that doesn't count.
Someone
already
said
doing
that. I'm trying to find what other Sega games, rather than the obvious ones, because I mean, obviously, Crazy Taxi came out in PS3, didn't it? Or was
No,
it
2,
Xbox?
PS2.
Yes, it was PS2, yeah.
PS2. there's
Wasn't it
like
on
one-
Xbox 360?
Yeah, because that's the same as PS2. Isn't it? I don't know. Metropolis Street.
Xbox 360 is the same as PS3, really.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure Crazy Taxi came out in Xbox 360, which would make me think it probably came out on PS3 as well.
I don't think it did. I think I'd have bought it if it did.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'd like to see another Metropolis Street Racer.
Yeah,
There's an old RPG, Landstalker, that was good. Outrun could be good. There's tons.
yeah.
A lot of direction for them to go in then.
I think they're seeing how successful Sony are being, releasing all these classic games. I think. Seeing the
Crazy
dollar-
Taxi did come out in PS3 according to this, unless it was a PS2. Unless it
Might
was
have
a
been
PS2 classic, but it did come out on PS3 somehow.
Reminds me
yeah.
of being at university then.
I know it came out, I was sure it came out on a Xbox 360, at least because I remember playing it, and I doubt I would have played a Crazy Taxi. I didn't have the original Xbox, so I presume it must have come out on Xbox 360, I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
Apparently there was a Crazy Taxi PSP game.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
I can't remember that.
Crazy Taxi Fair Wars, it was called.
Yeah, that does ring a bell. Yeah, so maybe that is one that they're bringing back.
Yeah.
'Cause It's obviously sold in the past.
I think you're right. I think they're watching what Sony are doing, aren't they? And they're seeing how their classics are going.
Yeah. I just wonder if many of this generation would hold a lot of Sega games in the same regard as what they do Sony.
Oh man, I'm just looking through the Crazy Taxi lessons, and I just saw The Simpsons Road Rage. That's good. What was the other Simpsons game that I absolutely loved? Hit and Run.
Hit and Run.
Was that the GTA style one?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. They do need to
made
bring
that?
back a Simpsons game.
Who made them?
Is it not EA? Maybe?
I have no idea. I'm not sure.
I don't know who made them. They do need to. See, EA's got the license for the Simpsons games, and all they've done with it really is that mobile game, Tapped Out.
And they're on Lego Dimensions as well, aren't they?
Yeah, but
I don't think
they're,
that really counts.
yeah, they're on it a little bit. Yeah, that's alright. The Lego Dimensions one, I've got that. It's, you get Springfield, but it's not really too much to it. But that would be awesome if they used their license to make a really decent Simpsons game. Sure, that would sell. I don't know why they don't.
It would be bit like the South Park game, I suppose. Wasn't it? So
I'd
it was
like
made
them.
by Vivendi and Sierra. Oh no, that was the publisher's producer.
No, what Sega game we never mentioned? Outrun.
I said Outrun.
Did you?
He did, yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That wasn't
And I
wasn't you?
tweeted back about it to someone saying if they made it in the Drive Club engine, it would be absolutely astonishing. It would be amazing.
Because they've got that. They've got the sort of things like Virtua Tennis, haven't they? And Virtua Racing, is it?
Virtua Fighter.
Alien Syndrome. Space Harrier. That's really old. Monaco GP. Golden Axe.
Oh, there's so many they could do, isn't there?
Yeah, no.
They did a collection on PS3 as well, didn't they?
Yeah, that's where I'm getting all these lists from.
Right.
Of all the games. I was looking at the collection to see the sort of games that they could bring back.
If you look at the Dreamcast catalogue, there'd be some classics there to dig out from, because that was an awesome console.
Yeah, I never had the Dreamcast, but
Oh man, you missed out.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so that's good news and exciting news.
Echo the Dolphin! Echo the Dolphin!
God. I remember that one.
That is a classic. That is good. Echo the Dolphin. Okay, anyway. Speaking of dolphins, that's the most pointless, stupid thing I've ever seen. On the Xbox Scorpio, on the debug unit, there's a little screen in the front. Now, if they add this to the real console, I'm just going to scream and cry because I just think it's so stupid having the frame rate displayed on the front of your console.
Oh
But-
really? Oh yeah, it's to
Oh.
appease people's I don't know, snobbishness.
Yeah, I think that's just for the developers, just to make sure they're hitting the targets they want to hit, really. But on the dev console, there's a little screen and it can have dolphins swimming in the background and stuff. It's really stupid. And they can change all the fonts and everything on the little display screen on this dev kit. If they add, how sad is that though? If they add
That's
this
very
screen,
random, isn't it?
if they add a screen with a frame rate on it and maybe the resolution on the front of the console telling you what it is, it's just gonna take fanboy wars to a whole new level. It's gonna be so sad. So I really hope they don't do that. Got my fingers crossed because I don't want to know. I just don't want it. I would tape it up if they put a screen on there and I bought one. I'd put a bit of tape over it
Yeah.
because I'm really not interested. Neither.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. One more bit of news before we read the charts. It's that Project Rabbit is now hit Kickstarter. This is the sort of
Yeah.
this is the Rapid and Appa sort of crossover. What's interesting about this game? I was just looking at the what do you call it? The pledge and rewards. And
Yeah,
some of them are crazy. Like someone said to me, "Oh, if you do $4, you get a £4. That is, you get a shout out. You get your name on the backer wall on the official website, and then the actual game costs you £30. And obviously, it goes up from there. You can get collector's editions all the way up to 150, all the way up to 300, 500, £1,000.
Well,
1,500.
One person's currently got it backed at 7,950. One backer, the Ultimate MC edition. It's not me.
Oh my god, the highest edition is
God,
that.
it keeps going up.
The highest edition, which has got one backer, is that one you just talked about? 7,950.
Yeah.
Join Team and Launch Day to celebrate the release of Project Rabbit. Participate in the official launch live stream at the Tokyo studio, then enjoy a meal with the project leads and a spot of actual battle rap during an evening karaoke session. You'll also be invited to join us in our quarterly global development update calls, receive all off-the-chain rewards, and be credited as guest producer in the credits. NB includes 2 nights of accommodation, but not flights or travel cost.
Crazy, isn't it?
One
Someone's
backer.
That's crazy.
Maybe you just never know who that person is. So it could be like a YouTuber or whatever wanting to kind of get his profile out there, and they can probably afford to pay that sort of money because it will benefit them.
Could be the studio boss.
Yeah, it could be anyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I might back that because I think it looks quite cool.
Yeah,
Quite
but
cool.
like someone said to me, when it comes out, it'll probably only cost £15. So if you back it at 30, you'll probably be paying double your money.
Yeah, true.
And for that, you only get the digital version of the game. You do and a shout out. Where if you if you pay £5 more and get the physical version, you at least get exclusive artwork,
Yeah.
which you wouldn't get if you bought the physical version, which might work out cheaper in the end. Because I mean, apparently it's only got 6 levels. Someone told me.
How can I know that though at the moment?
No, I don't know how they would know that. But maybe that's just their plan at the moment, that it would have 6 levels. And I'm sure I heard people talking about it being on Xbox, but I can't yet hear it. It says it's coming to PS4 and PC. It didn't say anything about Xbox, I don't think. Unless
They're
it's got,
saving it for the Scorpio announcement.
yeah, unless it's got stretch goals or something, of course. But I don't. Maybe it won't come to Xbox because it's a Japanese game, and Japanese don't really care about Xbox, do they?
Yeah.
So, who knows? Oh, they did say if it gets to 4.9 million, they'll do a Nintendo Switch version.
Yeah.
Oh no, there is an
Not gonna
Xbox
get
One
that.
version. If it gets 3.1 million, there'll be an Xbox version. If it gets 4.95, it'll get a Switch version. So, and if it gets to 3.5 million, there'll be one extra level, which will be 8 in total. So,
Okay.
so maybe it does have 6 or 7 levels.
Mm.
So who knows? Who knows? What was it at the moment? I never even looked to see how much it is at.
It's on. it keeps going up,
43,000. 43,000.
43,000 at the minute.
That's not
It's
really that.
82 battles.
I've seen them get a lot more than that, a lot quicker. That doesn't really seem like it's got there very quick, does it?
I think it was only launched this afternoon though.
Still
Yeah.
got, it's got 35 days.
Yeah,
left.
true. But some of them just surpass things within an hour sometimes.
They
do
do,
you know?
yeah.
But I think Kickstarter's slowing down.
Yeah,
I think Eurogamer maybe done an article about how Kickstarter was slowing down when it comes
Put it
to
into
games.
perspective, Shenmue 3 has got £6.3 million worth of backing just on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, right, finally, for news. Jeez, we've been dragging the news on today. We're at 42 minutes already. Finally, with news and charts, we'll just go over this quick. Play managed to knock Mario Kart off number 1. GTA 5's number 2. Mario Kart's fell to number 3. FIFA 17's number 4. And Rocket League rounds up the top 5. That's the latest charts. They were released today. So yeah, Prey managed to get to number 1 in its second week. Although I've got the feeling that these sales numbers are very low. Because GTA being number 2 tells me everything I need to know really, and Rocket League being number 5. I mean, they're games that have already sold millions and millions, so you can't tell me. And I just get the feeling GTA's probably sold 7,000 last week, maybe 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Prey probably about 12.
Not much, but then not much has come out. So.
That's true, yeah.
Nah, so there you go. So I think if a decent game came out, like something everybody'd want, it would completely blitz those out of the water, really.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be something if GTA got to number 1 next week? There's a very real possibility the way it keeps going. It would be so funny to see that go back to number 1 again. It'd be embarrassing almost, wouldn't it? If GTA went to number 1 ahead of Prey and Mario Kart, and it's almost got embarrassing.
Yeah,
in
I
a way.
can't see Prey staying at number 1 for long. It's not the kind of
I
game.
can't
Exactly. So if GTA is number 1 next week, it just feels embarrassing to me. It's almost like, what's that doing at number 1? I mean, I know it's an amazing game, but it's just weird.
It's been out for so long now, hasn't it? Did it come out in 2013?
Yes, 2013.
That's
And there's-
crazy to me that it's number 2.
There's just not much else coming out either.
Yeah. I said, like, does everyone have like 5 or 6 copies each or something? Is that how it's gone so high?
Yeah. But I've never owned it. I've got no interest in playing it.
I've got 1 copy. As I said, like, I thought a normal person would have. Just
I've
one
got it
copy.
in PS3 and I've got it on PS4. That's it there, I think.
That's your fault then.
Yeah.
But even still, I mean, come
It is
on.
pretty insane,
There's-
isn't it?
I mean, you've got Farpoint coming out this week. It'd be interesting to see how that does. That's a Sony VR game. And I'm just looking what else is coming out. And Justice 2, so maybe one of them could maybe get, I doubt Farpoint would get close to number 1. The Surge might actually.
Oh yeah, I've heard quite good things about that.
I saw a stream of that
Yeah,
today.
I think
It's
Injustice
interesting.
will.
Yeah, Injustice Surge. Why is my computer telling me it needs to restart?
Oh god.
Hold on.
Do it. Don't go.
It's alright. It's cool. I was worried there. I was worried it was going to restart. And I'm going, no, don't restart.
Another game out next week, news-wise, was Oceanhorn on PS Vita.
Oh, you're excited about that, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited about it.
It does look good.
I want to keep giving it a plug. But yeah, I didn't buy it on PS4 because I knew it was coming to Vita, so it's finally doing so tomorrow. So yeah,
Okay. Anyway, we better crack on because we've been talking about news for too long. So, PlayStation 5 was something I wanted to talk about. Rebecca briefly touched on it about whether it would be backwards compatible or not. I mean, I personally think it will be. I think from now on, every console will play games from the previous generation from this sort of moment. We know Scorpio's going to do it, even though Scorpio isn't a next generation console, it's just an Xbox One souped up. But even when Xbox, whatever you want to call it, comes out, the proper next gen console, Xbox 2 or whatever, I still think that'll play Scorpio games and Xbox One games, because that is Scorpio games. So I think when PS5 comes out, PS6, whatever, they'll keep playing the games. So I think when you have a PS6, for instance, you'll be able to play PS4 games on it.
Yeah, whereas I'm more pessimistic on that, and I don't believe they will. Yeah,
I'd like to think they would, but you know what I mean. It's only I'd like to think that they would listen to what we're saying as people who.
I think
you not buy it because it didn't have that.
No, I'd still buy it. I'd still buy it.
Here's a reason it will, right? If I mean, we've said before that the future gaming is digital, like it or not.
Yeah.
It's going to go away, all these discs eventually. EA said 40% of the market's digital now. So, I mean, that proves the point that retail's slowly going away. And eventually retail will just be a niche thing and digital will be the main thing. So if you want a disc, you might be able to get one. Maybe they'll release an add-on if you want to buy your games on disc and you need to plug it in or something.
Oh yeah, like an external disc drive.
Yeah, maybe they'll do that at some point. Who knows? But I mean,
I've actually got one of them for my Mac because Macs don't have disc drives. Yeah, but, yeah.
The new Macs don't have disc drives, do they? Because mine still does have a disc drive. It's weird, isn't it?
None of the new ones.
Not that I've ever used a disc in my Mac, so I think I could get by without that, to be honest. Yeah. But if I've ever used a disc, I've got a disc drive in my Mac. I've never used it. But anyway, I'm getting away from the point. The point is, eventually this will disappear. So if you've got a PS6 and it doesn't take discs, somehow you need to preserve that library. And the only way to preserve it is really to make it backwards compatible.
Well, there is another way.
What?
You have to keep your old console.
Yeah, but they're not. They won't do it. They'll preserve it. It's a bit like Steam. That's the way they're going.
Yeah, it's not a console though, is it?
No, but they're going the way of PC. That's the way the architecture of the consoles is switching to. It's all switching that way, and that's the reason they're doing it, because they want it to be more like Steam. They want to give you a massive choice and they want you to use the games you've bought from them and be able to go back to them. That's the way forward.
Cut their revenue streams off that much.
But you need to preserve the library. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, but they need to make money to be able to build a library.
But they'll still make money because they'll make money from the games they sell and from the consoles they sell. I mean,
yeah, exactly. They're going to buy them regardless if they put that.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop. Even if you have all these games in your library, it doesn't stop them releasing a remastered version, does it? Just because you own it already doesn't stop them releasing a new remastered version. I mean, it
doesn't, but sales will be affected.
I just don't know if they would.
And they're in it to make money, and they're not going to make money if they don't make a product to sell.
I don't know if they would be affected because people still buy the remastered versions of games they already own now. So
yeah, because you look at things like Blu-ray, and then you've got 3D Blu-ray, and then you'll have 4K Blu-ray. People buy. They release. So you buy a 4K Blu-ray player, and you've already got the Blu-ray, but then you buy the 4K Blu-ray
Yeah, but
again to watch the film on
the
again.
thing is, the amount of games they do re-release are very limited compared to the
Suppose.
size of the library.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
They
So
are.
there's absolutely thousands and thousands of games, and they'll maybe re-release 5 or 6 over the course of a generation. So it's not that many. They need to preserve that, and the only way to do it if you're diskless is to give you backwards compatibility and let you do it. So I'm sure it'll happen. I'm
Well,
sure
one of
that's
us
just the
will.
way forward.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I just think it's the way forward.
I really
But-
like physical disc copies, though. I'd be quite sad to see them go.
They
If
will go then.
ever buy something, I always see if it's got a physical copy rather than go straight onto the PS4 store and go look for the digital copy. But that's just me personally.
See, I'm different. I like digital copies. I like the convenience of it. I like the fact
I do
that
get the convenience. I think that's very useful. Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah, I prefer
getting up to
physical.
change the disc. You know what I mean? Or the disc gets dirty and then it sticks and all that sort of
Yeah.
nonsense. Or your disc drive doesn't work for some reason, which occasionally happens. I mean, digital is brilliant because you download it. It's sitting there. You fancy a game. It downloads
It's
the
just
patch automatically and stuff. And you can just load it up and play it. It's just brilliant, I
don't
think.
think I've bought any games that are available physical as digital.
That's digital. No, I haven't. Oh no, I have actually. I bought because I was so desperate for it. I bought season 3 of The Walking Dead. No,
Oh.
Bloodborne is a physical copy. But I bought season 3 of The Walking Dead on digital, and I actually kind of really regret it now. I kind of wish I'd waited until the physical copy had been out.
The
Goodbye.
reason,
I
the
think I will
reason,
buy it again.
the reason I'd buy a digital game over physical is if I know I'm going to play it all the time, I would rather have the digital copy.
Yeah, but my problem
Personally.
is, and I suppose it goes back to like what we were just talking about. If you'd have bought all those PS3 games digital, and then you buy a PS4, and then your PS3 goes in the loft or you sell it, all of that's gone.
Lost everything.
Yeah. Although
So
you can
if-
always
so-
buy another PS3.
Yeah, you can. But then, if Sony do that again, which
They
in my
won't.
opinion they will, then you've bought all these games on PS4 digital, and then you've got nothing to play them on unless you.
Yeah,
keep
but
the
you
console.
just said you never go back anyway. So you're kind
No, I
of.
don't go back. I'm saying that's yeah.
So you lose
I
them,
get
but
that.
they'll just be
Right.
sitting there just like they would be if you'd sold your
They're always
PS3.
lost, yeah. But no, I just think that's in my head. That's how my head's like justifying buying physical to me. It's just saying buy it.
Yeah,
physical.
but it won't happen. They'll be there when you get PS5. You'll be able to play your PS4 games. I'm sure of it. I'm 100%
so.
sure.
I would like that, but you know.
But whether
Put some
like it or
money in
not, whether you like it or not,
Mm.
digital's going to be the way forward because it is becoming the way forward, and
Yeah,
discs are going. I mean, discs are going to disappear. Xbox One was going to release a console without discs and changes their mind. Will they do it next time when the new Xbox comes out? Is it going to be the case? I still think it'll be a few generations before we see this disappear completely. I don't think it'll happen PS5, for instance, or the next Xbox, but I think the ones after that will be all digital. Probably, and discs will have disappeared by then.
You
I
might
mean,
even get an option in the next generation where you can have it with or without.
yeah, very possibly, yeah.
Because I think there's quite a few people who are either 100%, physical copies or 100% digital, and sort of are quite reluctant to swing the other way. I think if, but for me personally, I'd be quite sad if it did go 100% digital because I much prefer having my collection on my desk and here are all my games. I can see them all. I mean,
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
I say I just hoard them all. I like having all of
Yeah.
them.
Sorry,
It's like
digital or disc?
Yeah.
I've never really thought about it.
Sari hasn't thought about it. Just thought I'd ask her.
It doesn't need to, does it? Because it doesn't have a disk drive.
No, it's irrelevant to her.
She'd
Yeah.
probably charge extra for the disc drive, known Sari.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. So that's that argument. Let us know what you think, listeners. Do you think digital or disc? I know most of you will probably say disc, but do you think, for instance, that in the future all games will be backwards compatible, or do you go with Dan and think they probably wouldn't be, even though he's wrong? Let's know.
We'll see.
let us know. Okay, that's
Wrong
it.
about The Last of Us 2 being announced at the PlayStation thing, so I'm going to keep hanging on to that.
Although I got loads right, I'm sure my predictions were pretty spot on.
You said you'd smash a certain blue controller up if The Last of Us 2 was announced.
Yeah.
So, that still hasn't happened. So
I'll redeem myself first. Right, let's tell us who our winner is for our competition.
yeah, okay. So we did draw this the other day as well. Thank you very much, Monster Shop, for giving us a copy of Prey to give away. As always, it's appreciated. We had quite a lot of retweets, about 350 or so, and our winner was Sergeant Stan Rog. I had
Yay.
trouble pronouncing this last time. SGTSTANGROJ. Sergeant Stanroj on Twitter.
Well
So,
done
well
to
done.
him.
You've won. When you hear this, if you hear this, drop us a DM with your address, and I'll pass that on to Monster Shop to post out your game and mug. So yeah, well done, and let us know what you think. And
Yeah,
when
let's
we get
pray he
it,
enjoys it. I had to do that joke again.
send us some screenshots.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Done.
right, good. Right, let's have a go of the Amazon game then. Go on then.
I've got them lined up.
Go.
I'm ready.
Right,
Go.
go. On the buzzer.
So are we doing it on the buzzer? First to shout gets it.
No, Rebecca can go
We'll just
first.
do it in turns. Okay, we'll do it in turns. We'll be
Right.
civilized.
So Kirsty, 30th of April 2017. Didn't get anything that it says in the description, so missing 2 games of this now. All that has been given is the last game, not the first and second one. Not impressed.
It's like a dual disc game.
Might be.
Ooh,
What was the date?
30th of April 2017.
So this, not that long ago. Dual disc games. I'm not very good at that's quite a cryptic review, isn't it?
Yeah.
Away. Dual disc. I don't think I'll tell you what, I played Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain. That was dual disc. That's the only thing I could suggest.
Close, but no.
What do you think, Joe?
Right. Hold on. Shall I read the second review?
Yeah.
Well, let me have a guess. Is it Life
Yeah,
is
what do you
Strange?
No, it
No.
isn't.
Okay.
Okay. So, Mr. Greg O'Sullivan on the 13th of May 2017. He mentions the game title a lot in this, so I'm just going to say
Just
X
yeah.
instead. Yeah. So, just buy X1. It's an amazing game. X2 isn't that bad, but you won't miss out if you never play it. X3, pure rubbish. No thought, effort, or creativity went into it. Save yourself money and time. Stick to one.
Ooh. So it's a trilogy then,
Yes.
and it's got 2 discs.
Yes.
Is it like a collection game or
It
something?
is.
It is.
Well, it's kind of.
X1 is great. X2 is okay, and X3 is bad. Gosh, I don't really know many games that are in trilogies. I mean, the only thing I could suggest, I don't really know. The only thing I really know in trilogies is Dark Souls, but I didn't really think Dark Souls 3 was bad. I don't think it's that.
No, it's not that.
No, I have no idea with that one.
Come on, Joe, you must know this.
What's that? Oh, sorry, I've been distracted.
He's been Googling it.
No, I haven't. I've been distracted by a new video Sony's released about its PlayStation conference.
He's just
Oh,
watching
right.
it.
And it's just distracting me because it's quite teasing in a way. You need to watch it. I'm going to tweet it and then I'll watch it again later.
Alright.
Sorry. It's news, I can't help it. It kind of just distracting me. Hold on, I'm going to tweet it. PS teaser. I'll put it on our Twitter. Hey, breaking news. Gotta break the news. E3 2017. I'm putting it on our SquareXO. Right, watch that. It might be an old video. So I've been distracted by old video.
PlayStation
As an old video.
2013.
Oh my god.
Joe, get rid of the program.
God, I'm not very up to date. It's just somebody tweeted going, "Oh, I got goosebumps watching this," so I thought it was new for a second.
While you guys were talking, I think I might know what it is, but I'll let Joe go first.
Okay, go on, Joe. Guess.
No,
Just
go
don't
on,
guess.
Rebecca. Just say what it
Is
is.
it the Bioshock collection?
Yeah, it is.
Is it? I thought it might be.
Well done. The last review was going to say about it being on PS3, and that one, of course, I was hoping that would give it away.
See, that guy checked me going, "Oh, I got goosebumps watching this." I'm thinking, "No, it's a new video. I need to watch that." And I kind of watched it, and I'm thinking, "Why is it?" And I'm thinking to myself, "Why is it showing all these really old games?" I'm thinking, "Why is he getting goosebumps reading that?" I'm thinking, because that's good.
He's fishing. He's clickbaiting.
It's got the real
Yeah.
games on it, so he confused me. So now I need to delete that video because it makes us look stupid otherwise.
Us.
Yes.
Yeah, we were playing the game.
Hey,
Right. Okay. Next one.
I'm listening.
Okay. Just checking. So, JPR on the 16th of April 2017. Hated it. Played twice for about 40 minutes and I was unable to save. Apparently, you can only save at certain sections. Come on, games are meant to be fun and not a chore as this feels.
I think I
Really
know what it
don't
is.
Understand the 5 stars is utter pants. Oh,
Yeah.
and the menu system is terrible.
I know what it
Okay,
is.
you go then, Joe.
I
You go
think.
for it, 'cause I'm not
Is it that game that I absolutely detest and you think's wonderful?
You've got to get the name of it
What's the
in order to
name?
get the point.
Near Automa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it only you can save in certain places? That's.
No, you just can't save for the first hour because you've got to
Okay.
get past it.
I see.
It's a platinum game. It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to understand. Hard to play.
Right. So it's 1-1. We'll pick a random
Object now.
item, and it's not going to be the same one as from the episode.
Yesterday. So
Oh,
we
that's
can be like,
good. I'm
"Oh,
glad about that. I might extend the chance. That was awful.
We won't tell anyone what it was. Right. So, 1 star by Amazon customer on the 12th of March 2017. Suddenly stopped working, stopped syncing, and won't install to any device.
Oh, it's something that goes in your computer or something.
Stop syncing, stop working, won't install to any device.
That makes me just think of my iPhone when it won't sync with iTunes. It just never works.
It's not an Amazon product, is it? Amazon Echo.
Won't sync. Syncing to me has always been Apple related, but maybe I don't own enough products.
It could be anything. It could be a phone. It could be an app. Could be
Want
a
another review?
Apple Watch. No.
Okay. So Ian, on the 18th of May 2016, says, it's impossible to fasten the strap. I need 2 hands to do it.
Oh.
No chance with 1 hand on your wrist. Holes are too small for connectors. We'll be returning.
You sure that's not the Apple Watch? Sounds a lot like.
Or a Fitbit.
Yeah, it's a Fitbit.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
That one was too easy.
The
Too
one
easy.
yesterday was so hard.
You need some more bizarre ones, I think.
I thought, yeah. Well,
Out there
didn't
products.
drag it out too long.
Ah,
People will be at work now.
you
waiting
need
for
to
us shut
find-
up so they can go in.
You need to find the most bizarre product you can find and do the
Really,
reviews on it.
really weird review.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah, that was
we didn't get
bizarre.
it.
But the duvet, that was a good one. I like that one.
That was good.
Right. Should we talk about what we've been playing today quickly?
Yeah, hurry up then.
Oh,
We
you
don't want to
start, Joe.
drag on too much. Because,
You
like you
started
say,
yesterday.
people are going to go, "Oh, I want to go back to work and I'm going to get in trouble with my boss now." Okay, what have I been playing? Right, I had to go snap clips today briefly for 5 minutes just to make sure my Joy-Con was still working.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
that's really the only reason I played it. But no, it's quite a good wee game, that one, on the Switch. I've also been playing the Forza Horizon Hot Wheels bundle, which is okay. And what else? Nothing memorable, obviously.
Have you got
Nah,
any games pre-ordered that are coming soon that you're excited about?
I've pre-ordered
eh,
Rhyme.
I've got Rhyme on my Boomerang list. I've pre-ordered Everybody's Golf, Wipeout, and Wipeout's really good. Oh, that's something else. I played Wipeout. It's really good. I played the beta. Brilliant. Love it. Absolutely brilliant. Loco Roco I played a bit of, which is really good. So yeah, just little bits
Mix
and
and match.
pieces. FIFA as well. Actually, 17 had a few games of that, but nothing really for very long. Just sort of 20 minutes here and there, sort of thing. So nothing really that major this week. So looking forward to some new games.
Rebecca.
I always just do pre-ordering on Amazon because of the price drop guarantee that normally works wonders for me.
I just wondered if there was like a special version of it or anything.
Yeah, I've never ever really been into if you pre-order this, you get this. I just want the game. Do you know what I mean? I'm not too fussed about the collectibles or you get the steelbook or you get this. I just really want the game, and if it's 20 quid cheaper just to buy the game and I'm not fussed about the collectibles, then I'm just probably going to get the game. That's what I've always done.
Fair enough. Yeah. I just, because it's quite a pretty looking game, I just wondered if there was versions with anything. Or
I bet there are, but I've only got the standard. I've just got the standard one.
Yeah. Cool. And what have you been playing?
Lots of trophy hunting of old games I've gone back to. So 100%ed Inside, and I got 100% of the trophies in Journey. And then obviously I've been playing Bloodborne, but what's new? I always play that every single week. I'm just guaranteed I've been playing that. And played episode 3 of Telltale's The Walking Dead. We were talking a bit about Telltale earlier. And it's really good. Season 1 and 2 were very sort of resolved around one character, and they've really expanded it in season 3. And I think it was a little bit of a risky move, but it's worked really well. It's a really good season. But I have heard some bad reviews for episode 4, which I haven't actually played yet. So at the minute, I love it, but obviously the next episode has got some mixed reviews. So I'll have to check back in after I've played that one.
What kind are they saying is wrong with it? Because surely it's more of the same.
People have just been saying, I saw one tweet and it was something like, disappointed with the ending, the character interactions were really boring, like everything was a bit too fast and abrupt. So, but where they are now, I can see how that can happen because it's sort of building up to a big scene. But, maybe they didn't execute it as well as they could, but I haven't played it yet, so I don't really know what to make of it yet. But I will let you know when I play it.
Cool. Sounds good. So I've said what I've been playing already. I've been playing Telltale Batman, so yeah, a bit of a Telltale extravaganza. Yeah, which, like I said, it's really good. And if you haven't played it, I'd probably quite highly recommend it, especially if you like Batman. So, yeah.
Okay. What else was I going to say before we wrap things up? I can't remember. Did you know, here's a fact for you, McDonald's sells more toys than Hasbro and Mattel?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
1.5 billion toys worldwide McDonald's sells. Also, Ronald McDonald is more recognisable than Santa Claus, apparently.
I do actually. I think I've heard that one somewhere, which seems ridiculous to me.
I can't. I suppose Santa Claus is a Christian thing, so yeah.
Here's another McDonald's fact. Justin Timberlake and Pharrell Williams worked on the I'm Lovin' It song.
I've got a random fact for you then. Do you know who makes the most tyres in the world? Who's the biggest? Who manufactures the most tyres in the world?
I don't know.
Lego.
Lego?
I thought it would be like a tie. I thought it would be like a toy shop.
Yeah, they do it more than any of the other actual car tyres. They make a crazy amount of little Lego tyres, and they're classed as tyres because they're rubber. So yeah. You get some really silly McDonald's facts on this website. One man has eaten a Big Mac every day since 1972. And at a Swedish ski resort, you can ski through a McDonald's.
That's cool.
That's crazy. I've got one here. McDonald's Caesar salad is more fattening than their hamburger.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
They do like a calorie list, don't they? And I did notice once that the salads seem to be much more fatty than the actual burgers.
And if you ever go to Orlando, that's got the world's largest McDonald's. Any more interesting
Welcome
facts?
to McDonald's XO.
Yeah.
I know. Hear that fact about the Caesar salad this year? How about that? There you go. There you go. I never knew that.
No.
That's it. That's it. That's all
What
the
the hell,
interesting ones. I told you the interesting ones. I want to watch that movie, actually, the one about McDonald's, the founder.
Super Size Me. Oh, no.
I've watched Super Size Me. I watched that. That's quite good. That was quite interesting. But I'd like to see the founder one. That sounds quite interesting. But yeah, that's it. That's it, I think. Unless you've got any more you want to talk about, I think
I think we've covered everything.
I need a drink of Coke or something. I'm thirsty. Or water or something. Whatever the best choice
Some
is.
rum.
There are
Yeah.
other cola flavoured products, of course, not just Coke.
That's the best one.
Pepsi is also available. Well, actually, funnily enough, I like Pepsi. When it comes to the sugar-free alternatives, I prefer Pepsi Max to Coke Zero.
Yeah.
But I probably prefer Coke to Pepsi.
Yeah. Agreed.
But Pepsi Max is much better than Coke Zero. Definitely. 100%. But Iron Brew kicks their butt. Iron Brew Extra is the new one, which is like Pepsi Max, but obviously for Iron Brew.
Right.
And it's called Iron Brew Extra, and there's no sugar in it, and it tastes so good. Oh, shove some vodka in that, baby, and you're sorted. It's so good. That's all I drunk in Scotland, vodka and Iron Brew Extra. Oh, it's great. Not that I'm an alcoholic, but when I'm on holiday, I do like to have a little tipple. Because why not? You may as well let your hair down when you're on holiday. And it was New Year as well, so
Oh,
hey.
there you go. It's just
Okay, yeah. Anything else anyone wants to talk
I
about?
think that's it.
Good,
No,
we've
it's good.
done well.
Good game.
I can't believe we managed to record for longer today than we did the last episode. So how about that? And we talked about generally the same stuff with a few extra bits in, and
Yeah.
had a bit more fun. But I mean, there you go. But yeah, we managed to talk. Was that a good episode, Siri?
I thought so.
Yes!
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
well done. That's our self-review.
It's been approved. This is an Apple approved product. Thank you very much. Remember to leave us a nice review. We're going to go now. We'll see you next week for episode 21. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.